What's up, crypto kids, blockchain profit seekers, all my little bear market rovers? How y'all doing? Today I'm coming at you with a little bit of crypto income report. A lot going on. Try to get through a little bit. Starting right here at Ripae. Ripae has been just freaking killing it. Fantastic. You know, they got so much going on with all their different, farms and all their different chains that they're on, that this is a very interesting and unique take on a tomb fork. And, there's been other things going on, like with Dex Finance. Dex Finance has come up with a different way to not pay out in the native token and to, keeps them away from being depegged and all that good stuff. And they have completely eliminated the bond structure. These people more dove head first into the bond structure, and they implemented a lot of things that I was calling for a long time, and more, when I wrap my head around these things, more the approach that I would have taken. The Dex Finance, that is a different type of genius that was outside of my brain, right? And everyone has a different approach of the way that they would come up with things, right? Or how they would go about things. But these guys having a BFTM, which is the bond, and being that generally is the highest paying farm, is a stroke of genius, right? Because anytime, you want to use greed, you'd want to use incentives, not saying, hey, come do the right thing, we might get on peg. What you want is, hey, we're going to pay you to do this. That makes people do things, right? You incentivize, not decentivize. And that's generally the way to go, is use carrots. We are currently looking like we are about to hit peg. Let's see if bonds are available. And bonds are still available, so you can come in here and purchase these. And so what you do is you purchase the bond, and normally instead of just sitting on it waiting for the price to go up and getting a little extra, here you put it into one of the farms. They have their own solo farm for the BFTM, which is the bond. And it is paying out, generally the highest paying farm, currently at 0.63%, and it fluctuates. It goes up above 1 when bonds are not available. Bonds, when they're available, this goes down quite a bit. So when it hits peg and bonds are no longer available, this generally gets up to about 1%, and it's pretty nice. Right here in the PFTM and FTM LP, we're earning 0.41%, and that goes up to, when we hit peg and all that stuff. They fluctuate quite a bit using the mechanisms and counter mechanisms of the tomb contract, right? So other tellers that we have the PFTM solo pool. We have the, mix with PAE, which is the bond. Lock that up with some phantom, create LP here, and that one is pumping out a nice whopping 0.6% a day, and everything's going good here. So I jumped out of the bank, which is the same as the boardroom. The reason I did that was I shifted it all over to, just from right here, I shifted it all over to Matic, because Matic, the peg was a long way away from being pegged, and I just wanted to make sure that I was getting some steady prints and looking to, increase my Matic position. And I'm generally using Ripae as a way to, I'm not selling off all these coins. I'm transferring it back, into Phantom or into Matic or into BNB, and then keeping those coins. And except for the BNB, obviously I just use all that. Same with AVAX. But all the Phantom, I want to be keeping all that Phantom and holding on tight. So they just got something new where they got their own Solidex pool, which is pretty interesting. Ripae Vault Live. Some days you just wake up and you feel the smooth breeze slowly move through your hair and think, today's going to be an amazing day. And then you go online and see what Ripae has for you, and you directly think back to that moment knowing you were right. So what do you do today? What have we done to take the first step in creating our own auto compounding vault? It's on Solidex. Pretty dang cool. They could do their own auto compounding, gives them a lot of different options for what they can do and the different LPs that can make. There's no restrictions. They own it, so they can do whatever they want. And if you go through here, it'll go through all the benefits that they see coming that way. Okay, so let's go back over to Ripae really quick and talk about this. So the first two pools that start out on any chain that they launch on are these two, the coin and then the native token pegged together, creating an LP. And then they also have the native token, whatever chain, Phantom in this case, crossed with the bond. These two pools open on every chain, right? And they are quick to open. Here, I'll show you. Let's go over to this Matic where there's very few pools open, right? So see, we're quite a bit above peg here, 2.4. So I moved all of my bonds over to the bank here, or, you know, all of my PAE. So on the tellers, when this starts, you just get these two, right? P Matic, and then PAE Matic. And those are the two pools that start on every single chain. That happened with BNB, AVAX, Phantom, Solid, and BNB. Now, BNB is, you know, as they get longer in the tooth, as the things grow, right? They start with these two, they let them run, they see how things work. The bonds might open up, you can buy the bonds, but you can't stake them. Then a little bit later on, they add the single solo pool for the PMatic, or, you know, or whatever it is, will be PBNB, PAVAX, whatever. Then a little bit later, they add another pool for the bond, and they slowly add these different farms, keeping that thing on peg, right? Because people load in. Let's go look at BNB, because that one just got some new updates. And it shows here, Ripae, single staking Ripae tellers on BNB chain activated. Rewards will start today at 1400 UTC. Pre-stake your PBNB and BNB here. So these guys, you know, like I said, that as the age of the platform gets going, they come in, and now this is the farthest the peg is I've ever seen, and they start opening up the other pools. So we just got this one here, PBNB and the BBNB. So you can now buy bonds, grab your bonds, and this just opened. So this should be getting somewhat a lot closer to peg very soon, right? Hopefully, if everything works the way it should and everyone plays along, which why wouldn't they? You have greed, you know, as a fuel in that gas tank. So you deposit, this one just opened, the BBNB. You could buy the bonds, stake them here. To buy the bonds, you buy PBNB, take them into that bond room and trade them. It burns those PBNB, taking them off the market, as you all know, and thereby getting us back towards peg. And you can earn by staking your BNB here. So it's these two farms, this solo staking your PAE so that people don't sell it and lose peg, and then also the staking of the bonds that makes this thing so dramatically different. And then also, people don't just go and sell the PAE, right? Like when the thing wasn't on peg, I just dropped down here, I hit the bridge, I bridged my PAE over to Matic, I stuck it all in the Matic where it is busily earning for me and doing great. So there's Ripae. It's actually doing pretty damn well and cranking out. So very nice. Next, let's head over to Avarice. Avarice has, you know, is the bear market damn champion, man. This thing has been cranking. It is very, very smart. The team keeps doing cool stuff. They got like a little contest going on right now. And this is what we got. Day 2 of the 100 BNB referral reward giveaway continues. Yesterday's winner will be announced closer to the auction close. A random participant who enters 0.5 BNB or more will win the 5% rewards on our 100 BNB injection. So they're injecting 100 BNB. That BNB pays out for like, you know, a good long time, right? You got like at least whatever it is, 30 days of that BNB being delivered to us. So getting your coins in, getting them staked, and getting, you know, those divs, that BNB delivered to you, that's what we're doing. And this thing has been on fire. So when they are putting those in, they're using someone's referral code, right? So use your referral code. And they're using a member's referral code who puts in over 0.5 a day, and then you get all of the referral commission for that the 5% referral rewards on the 100 BNB injection. Pretty damn amazing, pretty awesome. I mean, these guys have just been going great. Avarice is booming, over 24.4 BNB collected in 13 days. That's by this person, Tammy. 16K participants, borrowing and lending now live, BNB dividends. Very well done. Very cool. Been loving it. Okay, so we're really low today. We got, 3 hours left. We're only at 419 in deposits. So they got this little you know, that bonus going on. Anyone who puts in the 0.5 is gonna, you know, so is open for that giveaway. So I do want to be able to get into that giveaway, or I would probably put in a lot less. But let's go ahead and put in the 0.5 and see if I can't be, you know, less people are in, less giveaway there is. And so, you know, some people might think, well, you know, if you putting in like this, aren't you getting less divs? And it's like, well, because the divs are spread out, you know, it's not like all in one day, right? You know, they're not like all the, you know, 95% of the BNB is given out the next day. It's spread out over a multitude of days. So getting in now, having a larger percentage of tokens, you know, if this auction doesn't go crazy right here, if it just stays low, all the BNB that was put in on these other days is still paid out for a good long time. So getting in now and getting these tokens, you know, getting as many ABCs as I can, getting them in there, getting those divs, that's going to be important because the protocol's putting in the money. There's still people DCAing in all the time, and all of these days that were bigger are still paying out on these days, you know, for a while now. We got, you know, 30, 60 days that those are all still going to be paying out. So, you know, very well, very intelligent, very smartly put together. Look at all this BNB that's coming in now. Good chunk of BNB. And I like how they color coded this to where it's like you got different colors for your stakes, different colors for your stakes collected, different colors for people entering the auction. So we just entered the auction, so R should be right here. See, CD, that's me. Auction, not oxygen. Entering in 0.5, nice. And we can go take a look at my staking, see what I've been up to. So I've just been, you know, staking for like anywhere from 30 to 60 days out. I know a lot of people are doing a lot less, but I need a lot of divs. So, and sure, you can put them in for a shorter amount of time and collect them and then redeposit all your coins, but you get more bonus tokens for staking for a longer period of time. And as you can see, I got them, you know, starting right now, we're starting day 15. I don't get paid anything until day 47, that's my first one, and then I'll get one on 48, day 49, and start 52, 60, got two coming out on 60, one on 69, and just keep laddering these things out so that I'll have steady BNB raining all over me. And people are like, well, the BNB is going to be worth a lot less, so why are you holding on to it? Possibly, yeah, that's possibly true. However, with the crazy amount of divs that we're getting, this is the only thing keeping pace, if not outpacing the the devaluing of our crypto itself. So, you know, not financial advice, do what you're going to do. There is a link in the description to join me on my team. You kind of got to go back and reuse, you know, with any of these type of stuff, you can, you know, go and use like different people's links and probably swap over to them. And then you want to occasionally reuse that person's link or go to the platform using that link to make sure that you're still, you know, that person is still getting your referral commissions, because a lot of the time with these things, the referral, it's easy to get one number out and one number in. I'm not 100% sure that it's like this on this one, but I would imagine it is because all the other ones have been that way. So you probably need to reuse whoever you came in from the referral. Use that link a couple more, you know, every once in a while to come back to the platform, and that will make sure that those people are getting paid. Anyway, Avarice right now is simply the king of Degen plays. So, all right, moving on from there, let's head over to Tomb Finance. Tomb Finance has got a lot going on, right? Okay, heading over to Tomb. We, like we said, have a lot going on here. And as you can see, they got lots of new pools. We have this Life Genesis pools and Cemetery V2 pools. So the old Cemetery is this one here. You want to pull your money out of there, get it over into the new Cemetery. It's earning a lot more. Masonry hasn't paid out in a long time. The Life 3 Genesis pools. Now remember, Henry A, the billionaire who owns all this, he bought Tomb because of the community, right? And he bought that because he needs a community to launch other projects, do other things, make things happen, you know. And there was no stronger community than Tomb, and so that's what he basically decided to buy, was the community. Now, his very first project of his own, where he's not buying someone else's existing project, is Life. Life is going to be big. It's going to have this billionaire's name on it. I mean, all, you know, his, you know how prideful this guy is. He does not like to see his stuff fail. Having his own name on it for his own platform, I breathe a lot of confidence in this situation over here. So what's going on? We got the Life Genesis pools and the Cemetery V2 pools. Know this, T-share emissions have ended. There is no more T-share out there to be emitted. It's all out there. Whatever's out there is out there. So they had to close, you know, stop things from printing, stop things from doing what they were doing, because there is no more T-share. So now we have L-share, which is the share for Life, and that is what you can get yourself into over here. And some of these payouts are pretty crazy, right? Daily APR for 1.8% with Tomb Life LP. That's crazy. Tomb is way down, and it'd be hard for me to imagine it going lower. Of course, everything can go lower when you think that something has lost 99% of its value. It goes in and loses 99% more, so you always want to be careful there. But you know, this daily APR of 1.81, and these pools are running for 90 days. That's a good long time. So they are using this as a way for the community to kind of park some assets and wait out this bear market. I think it's pretty cool. Look at this. If you get into the USDC Life pool, you can make 2.33% a day. That's insane. Over here on the Life FTM pool, which is really where I'm going to be looking to park some funds in here, you got 1.97% a day. Tomb Life, you have 1.81% a day. Both these pools right here are looking really delicious. To me, I'm already in the Tomb FTM pool, and this Tomb USDC pool earning 0.65 ain't too bad either, but I wouldn't mind getting into some of these Life pools, because Life has no use case yet except for, you know, eventually being the main token for the Life platform, which would be cool. We got T-share pools, T-share and L-share pools. L-share is what you earn with the Life, right? So L-shares, you have Life, L-shares, T-shares. There's just a lot of going on here. You can cross your T-share with L-share here and earn 0.98% a day. That's pretty fantastic. There's a lot of good options here. Now, there's also single staking over here on these. The payment here is a lot less, like way, way less, because you don't have any risk of impermanent loss and all that good stuff. We're at like 27%, really, really cheap on Tomb. I got a little bit parked in there. On Phantom, you can earn 0.1% a day. On USDC, you can earn 0.03% a day. On Zoo, 0.23% a day. Wrapped ETH, 19% APR. Bitcoin, 15. T-Bond, and we wish this T-Bond was a lot higher. They should really make that a lot higher, because it would make people go and buy T-Bonds. You know, if you made this T-bond higher than the Tomb payout, right? The Tomb payout is 0.08, Tomb T-bond 0.13, so you are earning double by being in T-bonds as opposed to Tomb. I might take my Tomb out of here, go buy T-bond and stick it all in this pool. It's earning more. It's virtually the same token, right? T-share is earning next to nothing, 18.5%. It should be a lot higher in my opinion. Lots of good pools here. Lots of stuff going on over at Tomb, and you know, all just getting ready for Life. And Henry has provided us a way to earn through the bear market, and you know, thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, moving on from there. Next up, I'm over at Aegis Audits. I just love this freaking place. This is a sleeper. Not a lot of people know about this, and not a lot of people are in on this, but these are like legendary developers who are creating a platform where they're going to be doing audits, keeping things safe. You may have just noticed that there's Raging Bull Finance just launched a Tomb Forks. Great little way to make some money for probably a month, and then it will probably have some problems. But for the next month, that looks like a pretty good place to be, or you know, at least the next little while. But I got paid a little bit of money from these guys doing the audits, right? These guys did the audits for that. We got $20 per diamond pass. And it's pretty cool, you know, if they do like 10, 20 audits a month and you earn 20 bucks a piece for those, for every diamond pass you have, that's pretty damn substantial. With the price of ETH being low, this is, you know, if you got cash sitting on the sidelines, these passes are a fantastic way to go. Plus, if you ever get a protocol who comes in and does a audit, you get huge commissions for that, right? 3%, 5%, 10%, 15%, depending on where you're at. I ended up buying 2 of these diamond passes. I should have just went ahead and got this legendary, but I'd only planned to buy 1. And then like the next day I FOMO'd into another one. I was like, I should have bought this one here. But anyway, I got 2 of these, and yeah, took that money that they made me and reinvested it. So what they're going to do is they're looking at different ways to get some marketing going and these type of things. And so, you know, they've had an AMA, and the replay is in the Discord, kind of give you all the details on that. But I'm very, very bullish on this project, and I think this is a great way to get some decoupled passive income from a real business with real products, and, you know, not some Ponzi-ish thing where we're all, you know, they got real stuff going on, so they got real money coming into the business. You know, what could be better than that? You know. So Aegis Audits is doing good. Would highly recommend giving them a look, but I think this is a hell of a play. And as you know, bear market or bull market, people need confidence, right? People need confidence to put their money in places. There is always audits that are going to be needed, and these guys should be able to capture a bunch of that. Market. Well, look at the audits we've done so far. This one, they just did Raging Bull Finance, just got finished. They done DreamFi, Zest, Hair Finance, Carbon Finance, so Lucky 777. So real projects with real followings coming in and doing this. I hear eventually we might actually get like some benefits for some of these coming in for the different holders. We'll see how all that works out. We're still at the very, very early doors at the genesis of this entire thing, right? Okay, last but not least, we have got to go over to Horde. Horde has been doing, you know, Horde is just fantastic, right? The whole pegged coin, the whole thing, the price stays between you know, $100 and $120, and it never falters from there. It's fantastic. It sure does help everyone, you know, get where they need to get. Let's head over to their you know, get the profits that they're looking to get. All the node plays, so many of them tanked. Aleph Finance is now looking to do this same thing that these guys are doing here. And I like that. I like that. So they basically created their own in-house DEX, right? You have to come in, purchase with USDC. They take that, they split it up, they buy the different, you know, coins themselves, and you basically reap the rewards, right? You come in, same with Horde. You go into their Soul Swap, their own DEX, and you purchase there. And that's how they are able to keep some sort of control on the price. So we just got fractional plots. This just happened, and that means before you had to have 10 Horde coins, so a minimum of $1,000 in order to start a plot here. But now they have different, you can go in for 1 Horde or 2 Horde, and these things decay. So like the 1 Horde Soul's Rune, that's 1 Horde, it like gives you like $200% return and then cuts off. And I think the Soul's Rune gives you like 300% and then cuts off. Not exact numbers, but somewhere in there. But the price is always stable. And right now, if you create some of those smaller fractionalized nodes, you are entered into a giveaway for this like sick ass computer that they have, that they're giving away, a big gaming computer. Pretty cool. Horde tweets project is really something special. Stable price mechanism and fully sustainable. Revenues distributed every 6 hours. It's a good feeling to have a fixed passive income during a bear market. I'm glad I gave a chance to the community to be in Horde since pre-sale. Yep. I'm happy about it. Look at the price statistics. Horde token price at 109, and the damn thing's always been in that price. It's just fantastic. So let's go take a look at it and see what it looks like. Okay, here we are over at Horde. We'll just go ahead and it's horde.games. Just go ahead and launch the app here. And you know, I love this thing. I love it as long as it keeps peg, right? So right now I have 4.5 Horde. I can't create a whole plots because plots cost 10 10 coins, right? 10, not enough Horde. Souls Rune, not enough Horde, but a Souls Stone is 5 Horde. A Souls Rune is 1 Horde. So the lifetime of the Souls Rune is 250 days, and then 200 days for the Souls Runes. So I don't have quite enough to get that number 5, right? Because I'm down just a little bit. I need $50 to buy myself 1 more Horde. So let's claim these. If I had an NFT to help boost, you could attach it here and it would boost your plot. And I don't have one of those. So, but let's go ahead and claim this out of here. And we'll have to purchase another Horde token, or at least a 0.5 of a token, in order to get me started here, right? In order to get me a one of those Souls Ruins. What do I want? A Souls Stone. That's what I want. Not enough Horde yet. So here's the Soul Swap. This is where you put in your... I only got 16 BUSD. Gonna have to get some more BUSD in order here to start me a new plot. I'll do that off camera because... yeah, we'll be here all day, and this video is getting long. But this whole like steady, stable pay that comes from here, where they have the coin pegged, I think it's just fantastic. The other one doing that is Aleph Finance. They just started doing this. They weren't doing this before, but now they have switched over to where they will be doing the. They're going to stay between $50 and $60 or something like that, and going to be stable too. So I plan to actually be dropping quite a big chunk in here. I am currently DCing into HNW. I think that is the team. I love the out front, the out frontness of the team, and how everyone is doxed and all that. So I will be getting in that. Be a link for this one very, very, very soon. But you want to be careful DCing into this, because I think there is a little bit more downward room left to go. We're currently at 15 cents. But, you know, with Alephs staying where they're always at, you know, pegging that coin, Horde basically always has been pegged. Those are kind of the best 1% deals right now, because, you know, yeah, okay, you won't get price appreciation like you probably would get here, because when this thing goes bullish, when the market goes bullish, this HNW is going to blow up, right? Drip probably too. But same with the piggy bank, and we can stop by piggy bank real quick too. Piggy bank's been going fine. I just been collecting my divs every day, or excuse me, reinvesting every single day, and just been leaving it at that. Everything is being migrated right now, so we should be getting our farms and all that over here. I can't wait for that, because when the starts starts paying out dogs, and you can take the dogs, put them in the dogs pools, the dogs earn the pigs, take the pigs, put them in either a piggy bank, or you put them in the you know, or the pig pen. I like when everything's working, when it's all functioning. That's you know, when it really works, and what makes, you know, drip, piggy bank, pig pen, all the stuff they got going, makes it so interesting, right? Makes it so freaking legendary and a whole unique ecosystem. So there's all that. A hell of a lot of information I just threw at you. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Let me know what you're doing in this bear market. And if you got anything that's stable, that like is actually pretty stable, like Horde or Aleph, leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.